Lego. I was geeking out like a fool in the back. So you guys are gonna meet a bunch of really amazing people. So I'm ready to talk about games, we're gonna talk about toys, and we're gonna talk about animation. So who's ready? Yeah! All right, let's do this. Okay, up first, it's a little game called Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Some of you may have heard of it. Whether you played the game, enjoyed the Lego sets that go along with it, or are learning about it for the first time, let's take a look. Please welcome Douglas. Hey, Jill. Come on, Jill. We have Chris. And all the way from Denmark, we have Jens. Come on in, guys. So I want to give you all a chance to say your full names and tell them what you do.
So I'm Douglas Riley. I have the Lucasfilm Games team in San Francisco.
Yes, I'm Jill Wilford, and I am Queen of Lego Star Wars.
Yes.
Thank you,
unofficially.
Tell them why. Tell them why
you need these.
I'm Queen of Lego Star Wars because I have worked on Star Wars from the very beginning. I was actually pregnant with my second son when we were negotiating the Star Wars agreement, and my boss told me I couldn't have the baby until I actually delivered the numbers, and I had the baby the next night. But I also handle a lot of team for the Lego.
Hi, I'm Chris Colliver. I'm the Director of Product Design at Lucasfilm, and I am also old school Lego Star Wars back
I'm sorry, I thought
day
you were all
one of
Lucas
the
folks. I'll come back.
partnership, so it's really been exciting.
Okay, how many more do we need? I lost count because I got interrupted.
Yeah, hello, and I'm Jens Brunvold Frederiksen. I'm Design Director on Lego Star Wars, and I'm responsible for the product development.
Two more?
You want to talk about how cute you two are twinning up here with your little shirts? Got the memo? Okay. Now, Douglas, you've had quite the exciting couple of months with Lego Star Wars. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's a great time to be a Lego Star Wars fan. I'm thrilled just to be back at Celebration with all of you. I was talking to someone before we came in. You know, we've been gone for a couple of years. And seeing everyone and seeing some folks that I used to work with closely in person again has been like chicken soup for the soul. So it's really great you're here, and thank you for coming. It means a lot to us.
Now, we all remember Lego Star Wars. It's a video game from 2005, the Lego game that started it all. Who had it? Who has it? Who had it? Yes? Now, you just released Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Can you tell us about the evolution from then to now with these games?
Sure, we've had a long history, 2 decades of working with TT Games, who had an original vision of taking interactive entertainment and bringing the whimsy and humor of Lego to Star Wars. And those games have been, an important connection point for all of our fans. But the new game, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, is its most all-encompassing yet. All 9 films, and just a ton of content for you to enjoy. And it's been a great way for people to pass down Star Wars to their kids. It's been part of our transgenerational effort for Star Wars for a long time. And for many folks, Lego Star Wars is the first exposure to Star Wars. I hear from parents all the time that they have their kids play Lego Star Wars before they show them.
Now, the game did quite well, didn't it? From what I heard, it's the biggest launch for a Lego game ever. Can you tell us about that? Were you expecting the reception to be what you received?
We were really excited about it. I mean, obviously we worked very hard on it. TT and Lego and us have been working on it for a while. And the reaction from the fans has been overwhelming. I mean, I've gotten more texts, more phone calls, more reaction to it. The fans' reaction on the forums and the internet has been overwhelming. It's just been really great seeing people share the joy.
Now, fans who enjoy the game can extend that to their gameplay. So can you talk about the synergy between you guys and consumer products?
Yeah, we work very closely with our friends at Consumer Products all the time. We're always looking for opportunities to take what we do in interactive and share it with physical. So we have 10 different Lego sets that are tied to the game, allowing fans to bring their experience into the real world and vice versa. We've even allowed fans to unlock vehicles and characters using QR codes that are included with the sets.
Yeah, no, I think that's that authenticity between sort of the physical and the digital is always a huge part of what we do. Everybody wants it to be as authentic an experience as possible, like the sets, the toys, the minifigures you took right out of the box into the game. So we want that sort of seamless feel. So we work very closely together with the games team and the consumer products team, looking at our product lines and the needs of what can go in the game. Both what is existing now and what we're working on for future offerings, so that we can really get that connection, because it's just amazing to see and some of these things. It's just so fun to see the toys come to life in that way, in that really interactive gaming way. So it's really fantastic. It's been a great experience.
Yeah, well, the fans of Star Wars, we all have been very excited because there's been so much new Star Wars content. So how do you pull that through to make sure that it works with the games?
Yeah, so while Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is the biggest game we've ever made, we didn't stop with just the Skywalker Saga. Since the launch, we've included a bunch of DLC content that you can enjoy from The Mandalorian, Troopers, Rogue One, Solo. If you're a Star Wars fan, we've got a little bit of Lego Star Wars for you everywhere.
I love it. Well, congratulations on your success with the game. Yeah? Have you guys played it yet? Yeah? If you haven't, you better get on it. Now, in fact, Douglas, you brought a special Beach Bash surprise to help select a few audience members for something. You want to talk about it? What's going on?
I did bring a little something
What's your surprise?
for some folks.
Douglas, what is it?
So 9 lucky folks will be going home with a custom Xbox Series X S console and an Xbox copy of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. How awesome is that? Look at these, they're fantastic.
I just want to say it's almost 8 because I tried to get one and Douglas said, no, these are for the people that stood in line. So there's 9 of you out there, they're going to get, and one of you going to get one of my game consoles. Okay. All right, so I want to ask the audience right now to reach under your seats and see if you have one of the 9 winning golden tickets. Reach under your seats. Hey! Somebody got one. We got one. Who else? Hey! You guys. All right, listen. If you are holding a lucky golden ticket, please meet at the DJ booth. Not just yet. Hold on, guys. Not yet. Meet at the DJ booth over here before leaving the room to collect your prize. But you know what? I love your moxie. You said, I got this ticket. I want to get it right now. Because you know I might take it. You know in your heart that I might take yours. It will be waiting for you after. Thank you, ladies. You can take your seat. Who else has it? Everybody got one? Got 9 of them? Well, I don't know if that's the ticket pocket. I'm sorry I let you astray. It should be golden and bigger. There you go. So I think we got them all. Everybody? Ready? Feel good? All right. Okay, so that's exciting. Everybody be excited. Everybody. Good things are happening for you if you're happy for other people. That's how much. All right. Now, consumer products team, you have to keep the energy going. Are you going to give away our big Vader friend over there? You see our buddy over there? No? You're not? Okay, well, I hope you have some other exciting news you can share with us. What you got? Chill.
Yeah, no, we do have some very exciting news that we're going to share, and I think Jens is going to have all the good stuff. But no, I wanted to take a minute to talk about why do we feel that Lego Star Wars has really worked so well together. And I think it's really inherently about the fact that both Lego and Star Wars are all about imagination and creativity and inspiring people. And I think what LEGO really allows fans of all ages to do is to really bring to life that amazing story and characters and world that George created so many years ago. And I think what was really unique about LEGO Star Wars is it's just that multi-generational appeal that it has. And I know for me as a mom, it lets me be the coolest mom out there because I work on LEGO Star Wars. I think it's also been amazing to see these two really big global iconic brands come together and create something that's truly special and unique. So we're super proud of that, and we're proud over all the years that I've worked on LEGO Star Wars to see how it's grown and evolved. And it started with these amazing toys, and then created this fantastic video game experience, and then the animated content that you're going to hear a little bit more about.
Yeah, and it's been 20 years since you guys have been doing this, so I want to let Jens and Chris get in here too to talk about what it means to be together working on these two properties.
Yeah, I'd say, first of all, one thing that haven't changed for the years, that's really the fantastic relationship. As you mentioned, yeah, it's so many years now, and Chris and I, we've been working together for over 20 years.
Wow.
On, I don't know how many exciting LEGO Star Wars concepts, so it's just amazing.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with both Jill and Jens. I mean, I remember, meeting Jens back in the day when we both didn't quite have as much gray in the beards, but so one of the things besides that has changed, is watching the amazing growth of LEGO Star Wars. I mean, we started with some sets, all trying to figure out, well, how is this going to work? How are we going to, translate this great property into this, great line? But watching just the scope of this thing grow has been amazing. I mean, just the innovation in the product from, the different types of product we've done, from straightforward to, the kid-driven stuff to the collector-driven stuff to brand new. I think we'll get into a little bit later. Some of the brand new executions that we're seeing. So that has really, in addition to the games and the animations, so just seeing this whole crazy, amazing galaxy expand has been fantastic. But through it all, I do think that core partnership, the core creativity, and really that just sense of fun that you see, in all these bits here has been the same. So that's been just a great experience.
Yeah. Has that been your favorite part about working with these two incredible creative spaces, LEGO and Star Wars, just being able to put it together and make something beautiful?
It is, and it's actually just an amazing way to translate, because we can do things, as you may see there, we can do things with the property that, because of the format of it, we don't necessarily see before. Jens?
Yeah, well, I think I can also just explain it by saying that it's a constantly growing Star Wars universe. That's just a fantastic source of inspiration, and it really gives us endless possibilities for bringing out new and creative Star Wars experiences to LEGO Star Wars fans of all ages.
Yeah.
So, and actually, just an example of that, we hear one of our newer concepts, which is the dioramas. I think it also illustrates that. It's some of the most memorable moments of Star Wars, and then it's recreated into Lego, basically built out of standard Lego bricks, or it's almost all standard Lego bricks. And I think it's a great example of just showing that there's no limit of what you can create with Lego.
Right.
You can basically do anything from the Star Wars universe.
Right, and I also feel like, LEGO is popular with kids and also with adults, so I feel like that somehow it influences the things that you create, because it's something that families can create together, and I think the dioramas is a good example of that, because I know you said before, you have color and things that'll bring the kids into it, then you have gameplay with the kids. You want to talk more about that with the dioramas? The difference between how it works for everybody?
Well, the dioramas, they are mainly targeted adults, to be honest, but it's still something, models as such is something everybody can relate to. So it might be something that it could be a bit of a challenge maybe for a kid to build it, but then it's something, maybe a bit of a family experience.
That's right, I think it will be. Well, speaking of reveals, I think we have some reveals. We need to give the people what they want. Yes, everybody? Yeah? Hopefully there's some people who are looking forward to seeing some of the new sets, yeah? All right, so I heard you have a few. We've given you just talked about games. I know we have some games related to the debut. Let's talk about some of the things that are coming up.
Yeah.
Here we go. When Jens gets up, guys, it's about to be fun. Don't even...
Right. Yeah, so the first model I'm going to show you here is one related to game. Yes, it is from Jedi.
I'm ready. Let us see it.
I think I'm all right. So as you can see, it's BD1. So I think that
Over here?
that's great. So the BD1 droid.
Tell them about how he moves and all that stuff. And you were telling me some stuff earlier.
Yeah, well, the model, it's a relatively complex building experience. The model consists of 1,062 pieces, so it's a big build. And here, this model is really about details and authenticity. So we've really done a lot to make it as authentic looking as possible. It is posable though. The legs, they can move, and you can also tilt the head like this. And then one feature I really love is I can pull out this little, you can see it up on the screen, but anyway, there's this little tray where there's this stim canister that's exactly like it.
See, guys?
And on top of that, as usual with these display models, we also have this data plaque, and then there's a mini version of
The little baby one on there. It's a little tiny thing. This is great. You have it?
Yep.
Okay. You got something else over there to show us?
Yeah, by the way, I don't know if I should probably also mention that this one is ready for pre-order this afternoon at 1:30, and it will be available through all retailers from August 1st.
You guys hear that? Hear that cue and get them early. Get them early. I know. Thank you for showing us that. All right. So Chris, can you walk us through the design process for creating this BD1 set, and how does it start? Is like Douglas knocking on your door? Do you hear from fans requesting the model, or did you fall in love with the droid and said I want it to happen? What's going on?
It's actually a little bit of all of that,
Yes.
to be totally honest, except probably less than knocking on the door these days, more Zoom meetings and just pop in. But you know, this actually came out of a great line that we did that we all really like and have been well received. It's sort of the brick-built character. We've done R2-D2, BB-8. We did most recently
The child.
The child, yes, Grogu, which was my favorite. I mean, just the movement on that is great. So it's just a great way to translate these incredibly lovable characters into a Lego Star Wars form. So we knew we wanted to do another one of those. And there's certain kind of check boxes you want to hit. You want to have a certain style, you want to have a certain appeal and a kind of a lovable nature. And so we kind of knew where we were going with that. Because BB-1 is just such a great character in the game, so lovable, so cute. And so we figured, well, that could be a good option, but on top of that, this was, when we were talking about it, it was about during the time when we were doing production on Book of Boba Fett. So it wasn't out yet, but we knew there was going to be another BD unit that was introduced in that, and that would bring sort of that character into the real world. So it just seemed like the perfect time to do that. So, I mean, some of those great features that Jens was showing, I mean, that's where the process kicks off. We kind of know the direction, so we work with the game team, we get all the reference we need, particularly on a droid like this, that's from a game that there's a lot of customization,
Yeah.
you can do a lot of different things. So we had a lot of conversations about what is sort of the core, basically, look for this character. And then we use that, and Jens' team does just such a fantastic job of bringing it to life. And I love the fact that we get the little mini figure out of it, which we managed to sneak into the N1 set, too. So
That's true.
Yeah, so that's really fun.
Yeah, now, so Douglas, what do you think of the set? Because you probably spent a ton of time dealing with it in the game. Does it compare?
Yeah, it's one of the best parts of our job is we get to create new droids, new characters, new environments in the Star Wars universe and video games. And the team at Respawn created an amazing new droid. And BD1 is fantastic. He's our little buddy. And what's more fun than that is seeing it come to life in real form and working with the team at LEGO and Chris on our Lucasfilm team to make it come to life. And as Chris mentioned, it's even more fun when we get to see another BD unit in one of the shows like Book of Boba Fett. So
Jens, I think you should tell us one more time when they can get this set. How do they get it, when do they get it?
Yeah, so as mentioned, it will be ready for pre-order today at 1:30, and it will be available through all retailers from August 1st.
All right, well, yes, let's do the test. Now that was super exciting, but I think you got something else hiding under that. There's something else over there that I think you want to show us.
Do we want to see more?
Yeah, you don't over there. What time you got that? Oh, that one.
All right. Well, I'm using the word exciting all the time, but I'm super excited about this thing. This is the first set related to the new TV show Andor. So, yeah, the set here is called Ambush on Ferrix. Okay, you want to know more? That's fine. Yeah. So the set consists of, as you can see, a speeder bike, and on the speeder bike you will find Cassian Andor and his companion Luthen, and they are actually, it's a very action-packed chase scene. They're being chased by Cyril in this tack pod, the tack pod model you see here. And it's a pretty cool model. It has some very cool features and functions. It can open up the sides so you can reveal the interior, and of course open the cockpit, place Cyril in the driver's seat. It has these foldable wings, and there's a turret here on the top with functioning shooters.
This is the big guys. Yes, let's clap for that. Do that first. And second, I love Nick so much. I get involved when he's talking and forget that I need to tell him what the next thing we're gonna do. I just got so excited. I'm so sorry. Okay, Chris, is there anything else to share?
Well, obviously we can't give away too many secrets here, but I'm actually really excited that we're able to kind of share this one with you. But I mean, what we do is when new entertainment is in development, we're working very closely with our studio team, our franchise content team, to have all these dialogues about what's underway and what's coming. Yeah. And we knew that this scene was going to be a really exciting scene, and we're all really excited to see it, brought to life on the screen. And I will say, for some of the Sharklight fans who, may have seen the teaser, the trailer, you got a little bit of a taste of what our inspiration was for this in some of the tack pods and some of those scenes. So it was really exciting to see it kind of come to fruition like this. And I will say that between shows like Andor, Obi-Wan, The Mandalorian, I mean, there's just so much amazing content coming up that we have so much to draw from. I'm really excited to be able to develop against all that.
Yeah. I don't see anything else in that table, so I'm assuming there's nothing else to share unless you're going to make my buddy Vader over there portable. You going to do that? No?
Well, I don't know.
What?
Is this portable enough?
Oh, yeah! You guys! It's almost like we rehearsed that or something, like we were preparing.
No, I don't know.
Hola, saludos a todos.
He's even cuter, a little bit his size. Now, does he have a bigger set that he comes from? Does he have a home? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, he actually has a home. He is part of our admin calendar for this year. We can't show you the rest of the admin calendar now, but we just want to show you this guy because, well, it's a beach party, so he definitely belongs here.
Oh, that is so exciting. Okay, well, can I take him home?
Well, no, you can't.
No.
But if you wait a little bit, then you'll see more of the new admin calendar.
Okay, yes. Well, all right, well, thank you for all you do to help us take a piece of Star Wars home. Can we say, give a round of applause to these wonderful people? And I'm going to let you go on and enjoy the rest of the sun and our beach party. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming, you guys. And now, we're going to bring out Star Wars animation, but I want to give a big round of applause for these guys. So let's welcome to the stage, Jason. Come on, Jason. Josh. Come on, Josh. Okay, let's talk. All right, so, where's Dave? Is Dave coming out?
No, I think it's just, are we showing something first?
Oh, yeah, I think we're going to do something first. Okay, so tell us what you do. Tell us your full names and what you do.
I am Josh Rhimes. I work at Lucasfilm Animation covering everything including Lego Star Wars.
I'm Jason Hostler, a producer at LEGO, working on all things LEGO Star Wars.
Thanks for inviting us to the party, and thank you, everybody.
Party. Look at the crowd, too. Look at the
The more
crowd.
the merrier, guys. Now, listen, I'm sure you've heard, we've talked about games, and we've talked about Lego sets. Can this take any better, you guys? This is pretty exciting. Yeah? I just want to make sure you're still awake out there. Okay, what do you guys have to share with us today?
Well, it was mentioned earlier that LEGO and Star Wars have had a relationship for over 20 years now. But Star Wars Animation and LEGO also have a very, very long history. Through series, specials, and shorts, we've been making animated content for about 17 years.
Wow.
In fact, the very first Lego Star Wars short was released in 2005, called Revenge of the Brick. Anybody remember that one?
Josh, we've come a long way since then. That's
I
a
know,
long way.
we really have. It's animation's looking amazing these days, and we do have a very special short to show you guys today.
We do. Over the past couple of years, you all may have seen some hilarious animated shorts online celebrating the holidays like Christmas and Halloween. But there's a lot much more to come, actually, including today, right here. We brought something very special for you. That's right, exactly. Thank you. You guys are the very first fans to see it, premiering right here, right now. So let's check it out.
Yes, I'm going to stand up for you guys real quick. This short celebrates a very special anniversary for us Star Wars fans. It was just a couple days ago, it was the 45th anniversary of Star Wars A New Hope. And it hit the big screen on May 25th, 1977, so for its 45th birthday, here you go.
Enjoy.
stage, David. David, hey David.
David.
I was looking for you earlier. And Leland! Come on out, Leland.
The hologram.
Hey Leland. Okay, so you guys know the drill. Say your full names and tell everybody what you do.
Hi everybody, I'm David Shane, executive producer and writer on a lot of the LEGO Star Wars animated content.
Hi, I'm Leland Shee. I am a creative executive for Lucasfilm. But around these parts, people know me better as the keeper of the hologram.
Coolest job in Star Wars.
So I just want to say that there's a reason I'm up here that's beyond just loving Star Wars and loving you guys. Anybody want to talk about why I'm here? You guys.
Well, you are actually part of our LEGO Star Wars family.
I go as Lieutenant Valeria and I'm reporting for Star Wars Celebration.
Woo! I actually had the honor of getting to write for you on Freemaker event.
Yes. And David, you continue to write some amazing things for LEGO Star Wars, the holiday special, terrifying tales, and I know fans can't get enough of Star Wars animation.
Yeah, the thing I like to say is that I'm the world's worst ping pong player. We had a ping pong table growing up, but mine was covered Legos on one side, Star Wars figures on the other. So still as an adult, I'm getting to play in this universe, and it's the best.
So Jason and Leland, what makes Star Wars animation so special?
When I was a kid,
How long ago? Don't do that. Nobody
well, it was long enough for Lego Star Wars to be, we had to improvise. We had to, you took a little space Lego minifigure, you put an antenna in his hand,
Yep.
and you had a lightsaber.
That's right.
You put the flashlight in his hand, and you had a blast. You know, so we made them. People, the kids these days, they don't know how easy they have.
Jason?
I think for what makes it so special is that in kind of a big way, which I think Jill touched on earlier, is that LEGO Star Wars is in some ways the first entry point to young children for
Right.
Star Wars Galaxy, which for me that makes it very, very special, knowing that we're going to make something that somebody's going to see for years and years to come.
Yeah.
And the irreverent humor that goes along with it.
And the irreverent humor, yes, too.
A little sillier in Lego Star Wars.
Yeah. And I love how we all have these stories about Lego and Star Wars. So Josh, can you tell us what makes Lego Star Wars animation in particular so special?
Well, I think it goes a lot to what Jason said, where it's an entry point to kids that might be newer to our galaxy. They might discover Star Wars through their Lego sets, through the animation, and then when they get a little older, they can experience it with their older siblings and parents. So it's a great way to share in the fun.
Absolutely. You know, I think the only thing that could make these specials better is if Lieutenant Valeria could show up.
All right, I like this idea. Okay, we've been looking for another holiday. Everybody's favorite holiday? Arbor Day, exactly, right. Okay, so fade in, we're on Endor. Valeria pops up out of the tree.
Okay,
Wicked, she gets on a speeder bike with Wicked and guys, Josh, Jason, Leland, yes?
Maybe.
Huh?
You don't want me to answer that question. Yvette?
I think we have another video to take a look at. Let's roll. Lego Star Wars summer vacation. That's why it's a beach party in here, you guys.
Way better than Arbor Day.
Well, I don't want to give away too much, but what we can tell you about the summer vacation special, it takes place, gang are back, and they've just defeated the Emperor, and they're exhausted, and they need a vacation. We send our gang off on a vacation. I don't know about how all your vacations went. Ours, my family vacations have often gone a little awry. That's going to happen to them, maybe. And they will also see that over the course of Star Wars history, lots of characters have tried to go on vacations, and they haven't always gone, quite right.
The special has some pretty awesome characters.
Really? Look at all these wonderful characters. We have Anakin, Ben Solo, Ben Paul.